We, ladies and gentlemen, are live.
We are
I'm on my
live right
work
now.
computer right now, my work setup. So it's powered by work. How we doing, Vin?
We're doing good. Long day at work. Don't love that, but here we are. We're chilling. We're gonna get into some FIFA World Cup action. Pretty stoked about that. Stoked about the AC Milan Napoli game where AC Milan went home crying. Love to see that. So, yeah.
We also got a little news about some possible transfer rumors for my Spurs and a current Bournemouth player, the BJ88 sponsor team.
You believe all of these rumors? Or you think they're just like yapping?
I genuinely think compare it to other sports like baseball, like the rumors in baseball are a lot more false than these soccer rumors because I've genuinely done I checked other sources and a lot of other people are talking about
The same thing.
as opposed to baseball.
Whoever the insider is at the Vatican, that's who we need for soccer because they were calling new in New York the new cardinal real quick. So whoever like that's who we need for soccer. But I got my water set. We're all ready, brother.
We're all ready. All right. The 2026 groups for the World Cup in the United States. I know there's a lot of controversy. A lot of people do not like that the World Cup's being held in the U.S., but I'm pretty proud of it. I enjoy seeing soccer in the U.S. MLS is on the ups, and now the World Cup coming to town. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sadly, the final's in New Jersey. I don't know why would you want to have a final in New Jersey.
Why would you do that?
You know, it should be a blast anyway, watching it. But Group A. All right, I'll read off the teams for you, the countries. South Africa, Mexico, the Korean Republic, and then you have 4 teams that could possibly make it. You have Denmark, Czech Republic, Ireland, and Northern Macedonia. What do you think of this group?
Well, obviously the playoff team, that seems like a throwaway. Like all the teams you just named. South Africa is interesting. They're a very physical team. I think it's because of their culture of rugby. So like their defense is pretty solid. Their backline's pretty solid just because they have like that raw mentality. But I'm liking Mexico for this.
And there's supposed to be 2 teams coming out of each group, correct?
Correct. So I would think, I don't know, 100% Mexico. 100%. Mind you, they have the same goalie they've had from when I was in elementary school, which like
is it Ochoa?
Yeah, they're just rolling them out. All right.
On a stretcher. They're like, you have to go play.
Like they're rolling homeboy out. So I'm definitely going Mexico as first seed. And I want to give it to South Korea for this one.
Yeah.
I want to put them over South Africa and whoever is coming from that team. Although Northern Ireland sometimes brings out. Well, Northern Ireland might not even make it, and I hope they don't because that's who Italy has to play. Correct. So naturally, I hope they don't make it. But the Czech.
I think there's 2 different. No, there's Northern Ireland, and then there's Ireland. So there's 2 types of Ireland playing.
Correct.
This is the Troy Parrott Ireland.
Oh, this is Ireland.
Ireland. So
this is Catholic Ireland, not Protestant Ireland.
Not the Protestant Ireland.
So then you want to know what? Let's. I wouldn't mind if they made it. Then give a little something to the Pope. Nice. Right. I don't think they will.
I think it's gonna be Mexico and Korea. My guy Hunman's son is gonna lead them to.
That is your boy.
To victory. My Spurs. But the dark horse, I would say, if Ireland wins it, I would say that like gets into the group. I would say Ireland's like the dark horse of the group.
Absolutely.
They had a hot start to their, World Cup entry campaign with Troy Parrott scoring a hat trick. I'm going to ride that high of him. Well, bro, funny thing, the Spurs owned him when he was coming up.
I heard they want him back though. Did you see that?
So like they sold him for like $6 million to the club that he plays now. His asking price is only 35 now. I would say.
Who does he play for right now?
I think either Germany or Austria league team.
Bundesliga, like the top league.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in some like low team in the Bundesliga. So
I don't really know much about Bundesliga. I mean, I know your top squads, but like other than that, I'm like, exactly
something maybe we dabble in eventually.
Yeah, we could bring your boys in. They speak German. That'd
be a lot. They could translate the announcer. Bro, wait, real quick before we continue on to the next group. Have you heard Bayern Munich's goal horn?
No.
Bro, I have to send it to you later. It is the most rage-inducing
Really?
goal horn, and you can put it on in FIFA. So I only found out because a guy scored. We kept on going back and forth scoring goals, and it kept on going off because he was the home team. And I'm like, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Can you mute it on FIFA or no?
No, you can't mute it.
Oh,
It's brutal, and it's like
you almost lost the TV over that one.
TV, controller, phone, Christmas lights. It was all coming down.
It was all coming down.
All coming down. All right, on to the next group, which I personally think, if Italy makes it, which I want that they're making it out. We're just saying it now. They're making it out.
100%.
I think they have a genuine shot at surviving their group.
So Italy, if they come out, their only competition is Switzerland.
Yeah,
Canada,
Switzerland, and then the 4 teams are Northern Ireland, Wales, Bosnia, and Italy.
So Italy should win the playoff. They have no reason to not win. However, they seem to fumble it often.
Yeah.
But if Italy does get in, which they should, and they play the way that they should, no team in Group B should beat them. Like not even close. I mean, their only competition is Switzerland, and I still think that they can take Switzerland. So really, it'll just be Switzerland and Italy coming out of that group if Italy makes it.
Yeah.
Qatar's just there. Like,
I don't know how. Like, I know they got, because of the last World Cup, they had their automatic bid in. I don't know.
Yeah, they're just there. Canada's taking up space. I mean,
it's Switzerland and Italy, I would say.
If Italy makes it 100%, and that's a big if, because they're going through an identity crisis right now, and it's very frustrating to watch. They don't know if they want to be traditional, how they were for decades, and just defend, or they're trying to be like flashy with these strikers. But it's going to be interesting to watch. I mean, Northern Ireland plays a lot like the Premier League, like a lot of fast pace, a lot of that. That's not how the Italian plays. Actually, you commented on this in the last live stream we were watching Lazio and Parma. You were like, "Oh wow, this is really different." And I was like, "Yeah,
all tactical, bro,
totally different." So, but I do like if Italy makes it, and they should make it out of that playoff. I like Italy and Switzerland for this. Again, Qatar. I couldn't even tell you. I don't even know one player.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you on the Canada. I mean, no. What would we say? Switzerland? No.
No idea. So
I would say either way. Italy runs the group, and then we have Federico Chiesa comes and joins the team. I have to go on mute real quick. The wife is calling. So
okay.
Hello. What's up? Gotcha. Okay. Yep, we'll do. Bye. I'll be back. All right, we're back.
We are back. Also, you were not on mute.
I was not on mute. That sucks. Okay. Either way, I will let you know.
You didn't say anything bad.
No, I had to keep it short. I was also on TikTok Live for that conversation. So that was great.
Julia likes doing the cameos, though.
We appreciate always a good Julia cameo.
We really do. She brings the goals.
One of the main reasons why I think that Italy will make it out is because Chiesa is going to miraculously accept his call to the national.
I mean, that's what it really comes down to. He had rejected it several times to the point where now it's just frustrating.
Because now it's time for your country needs you. It's been a few years without a World Cup entry. You need to get in the World Cup. Go play for your team, lead them out of the group stage, and then you play game by game there.
Mind you, the last Euros that Italy won, he was a star. Like, he did so good. Like, he was integral in their success during that Euros campaign. Without him, I don't know if they're winning. Obviously, Chiellini and Bonucci in the back helped out significantly, but like more than significantly.
Yeah.
But he was amazing. And now he's just like, nah, I'm good. I want to sit on the bench at Liverpool. What are you doing, sir?
And we will continue to go on for hours about why Chiesa does what he does. But on to the next group, Group C. People are saying this is the group of death. I don't know if I mutually agree with that. That's Brazil, Morocco, Haiti, and Scotland. You have Brazil being just one of the giants in football. And then you have Morocco with Hakimi. Who knows if he'll come back from injury. And they have a few world-class strikers. Fun fact, Lamine Yamal could be playing for Morocco if,
Really?
for whatever reason, he's half Moroccan. So
did he play for Spain or no?
Yeah, he's on the Spanish on the Spanish.
There's like a draw where it's like at a certain point, if they've made their senior call up for the senior team, it's like a certain amount of games if they've played, they can't switch.
Gotcha.
So I don't know if he's reached
make a switch soon if he wants to play for one of his home countries. So I'm pretty sure he grew up in Morocco and then they moved to Spain for soccer purposes and then
right. I mean, out of this group, it's clearly Brazil. I mean,
Brazil. And then I think it's going to be a battle between Morocco and Scotland. I don't think. I'm sorry, Haitians. I don't.
We love our Haitians.
Yeah, I don't think you have a chance. I'm sorry.
No, they don't.
Yeah, that group's already set too. So.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. There's really, I mean, Scotland could surprise you, but that's the thing with the World Cup, where it's like, it's the way they do the tournament. Sometimes a bad team, quote unquote, on that one gets further than you would think. So, I mean, even the Euros, I think it was 2002, Greece won. Where did that come from?
Yeah, left field.
Mm-hmm.
The other side of the pitch,
Literally.
On to Group D. Paraguay, USA, Australia, and then the 4 teams trying to get a spot in is Turkey, Romania, Slovakia, and Kosovo. I don't know what country that is.
I've never heard of that country.
But I think we can agree that the competition for the U.S. kind of seems, again, what we might see as easy to them is just going to be difficult.
Well, when a lot of commentators were coming out like, oh, it's USA's group, the Australians got pretty salty about that. So we'll see how that shakes out. I think Australia and US play a very similar brand of soccer.
Yep.
We also both call it soccer, so that's interesting.
It could go either way, this group, to be honest. It could go every which way, this group. Because Turkey's kind of good.
Turkey's not bad. Turkey's not a bad team. Or they go by like Turkey now or something like that.
Yeah. I think they'll make it out of the 4 teams and then hope out into the group. And then I hope it would be USA at least minimum the second spot. Because
you would hope so, but I don't know. USA, I feel like they're coming in with a lot of unnecessary, unproven confidence. Which like you need a certain level of confidence in these competitions, right? Like you have to say like we're better than them, we can beat them. Otherwise, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like simmer.
Settle down.
Settle down. Like you haven't won anything ever. And you have what? Like a handful of players that play in Europe. You have 1 star. 1.
Christian.
Who got slapped around today by Napoli. So like it's like and soccer is a team sport. So you could have, even like they like to say like a lot of the Inter Miami only won because of Messi. Really? Because there were a bunch of other guys there that they didn't. Okay, perfect example. Thomas Muller. He was on the White Caps, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
One of the best soccer players to ever live. Not as good as Messi, but amazing.
Yeah.
But he didn't have that support.
He kind of really didn't do anything when it came to the final game. It was diddly squat,
because he didn't have the people around him to achieve that. So, that's something to remember. But I agree with you. I think honestly it'll be USA and Australia.
USA and Australia. I do agree with that. On to Group E. We have the Ivory Coast, or if you want to be fancy, Cote d'Ivoire, Germany,
fancy.
Ecuador, and Curacao.
Uh-huh.
Group is set with those 4 teams. I genuinely believe that there's no reason why Germany shouldn't make it out of this.
None.
It's a
That would
toss.
be a failure if they didn't come out first.
Yeah, they need to, because I know they've had a failure over the last few World Cups. They got knocked out in the group stage.
If they lost any of these games, I'd be surprised.
We have 2 of our boys that we watch in the Premier League, Florian Wirtz and Nick Waltemata.
What a name!
The Walt, the header machine, should be leading the charge for the German squad. Hopefully, for Big Josh's sake, shout out Big Josh if he is here.
Yeah, he is half Ecuadorian.
He is. So hopefully we see like an Ecuadorian race for second, or
Bro, not fair. Big Josh can go with 3 teams. Like, he's got 3 fullbacks because he's half Italian, half Ecuadorian, and American. Me and you got 2. You know, really
Austria's
one.
Not even in the race, so I can't even go the Austria route if I want. No, Austria is in Group J. Sorry about that. I can go 3 ways.
As you're wearing the national team jersey.
But I think what do you want to call it? Germany, Ecuador?
I think so. Even though Ivory Coast has had some really good players in their past. You know what it is, though? A lot of these, and it's unfortunate, a lot of these African countries, they could be significantly better if their players actually played for them. Because what you'll have is you'll have a lot of families, you know, whatever, they immigrate to predominantly France, I feel. And they play for France instead. And I'm like, I mean, I get it, you're French, but like your national team could be filthy if the players actually played with their ethnicity as opposed to where they grew up.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I agree with you. I agree with you on that one.
We've talked about this before, but like I'd say for the next World Cup, we're going to see a lot of people who like wouldn't normally play for, like I'm American. My parents are Italian. They technically could have gone to go play for Italy if they were a talented soccer player.
Right.
I cannot. I'm American. So there's going to be, like, at least for the America squad in the next few years, I think we're going to get an influx of better players because they not only have citizenship for America.
Correct.
So I do think that however this World Cup goes, I think we should get out of the group stage and do well. But I do believe that in the future for the U.S., it's looking better.
It's looking up. It's definitely looking up. So what do we got now?
We got Group F. Tunisia, the Netherlands, Japan with the sick jersey,
so
Ukraine,
nice.
Sweden, Poland, or Albania. What do you got coming out of this group?
So Netherlands, obviously, first, in my opinion. They have really good. I mean, Netherlands is almost like the picking grounds of the rest of Europe. They develop these amazing talents, and then, like, you know, Italy and England and France and France, they're all like, thank you, right? Like,
I'll take you.
Right. I mean, how many players are from, you know, all these Dutch teams that are just like amazing?
Yeah.
So I have the Netherlands coming out first. Tunisia's out. That no business. Japan.
I didn't even know they played soccer over there, to be quite honest.
No comment. Japan could be a wild horse. Yeah,
they really could be. They have some talent over there.
They have a lot of discipline. The Japanese players are very disciplined. Mm-hmm. Your sister-in-law texted me.
What?
Your sister-in-law texted me. The younger.
Younger.
The small one.
Then we have, I think, who's going to make it out of the group? Poland, for Big Dom's sake.
Bro, if Poland doesn't, that's like so sad.
Because Albania, shout out Big Dom. I don't know. Ukraine, I don't know. Sweden, of course, has had World Cup success. So I would say between Sweden and Poland. So maybe they're not one of the 4 trying to get in advances. Hopefully it'd be like a Netherlands, Poland type of.
I think if Poland makes it out of the playoff, that it'll be Netherlands and Poland 100%. If they make it out of the playoffs. But the playoffs are hard. It's not it. They do the 2 games, and you gotta be successful in both of them. So they got to be able to get out of that group. But I do believe if the Polish do, shout out Big Dom and the sisters. I can't pronounce your last name, boss. Sorry. Well, it's hard, bro. It's hard. No. Actually, either or. But yours, it comes out. It's just like the first part. I'm like, got it, and then like you combine them, and I'm like, that's too many. That's
bro, Italian, bro.
This is too much. Mine's like super easy. 4 letters, good to go. 5 letters, I'm retarded.
So yeah, Netherlands, Poland. Okay. Might have caught a lag spike here. Did we lag out? We are experiencing technical difficulties. Think we froze. We'll be right back. Yeah, he's coming back. We'll be right back. But yeah, that's our picks for Group F. And then we're on to the last 6 groups of soccer. If you're new here, drop a sub, leave a like, comment. Let us know what kind of soccer content you want to do. Because honestly, no one's doing what we're doing. Live reactions to live games on Premier League Saturday, Serie A Saturday. No one's doing what we're doing, to be quite honest with you. So if you're new here, TikTok, YouTube, we do it all. Drop a follow TikTok, leave a like, tap that screen. We're live on TikTok too. And now we'll be live on YouTube as well. No live stream reaction this Saturday, but the following Saturday, we should be back with Premier League Saturdays, watching some strong Premier League games. Hopefully, we get to see a Spurs game on that Saturday and get to watch me pull my freaking hair out. Yeah. Woo. I have my live Twitter update as well. Let's see if we see any cool soccer news while we're at it. The Conference League bracket. Are we in that? We back?
Yeah, I had to use my phone. Whatever.
It died?
I don't know what happened. It's saying connecting. Whatever. We're going to do phone vibes. All good.
All right. So we got how long we got on your phone? What we talking?
What do you mean? It's plugged in. We're good.
Oh, it's plugged in. We're vibing.
Bro, we're chilling. We got unlimited data. Don't worry.
We love that. All right, we're back. We're on to Group G. Egypt, Belgium, Iran, and New Zealand. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. 2 teams, Egypt, Belgium. Should be easy.
Should be. I mean, Iran, God bless them, but no.
New Zealand,
New Zealand, no. Also, no. I'm 100% in agreement with you. I really think, though, Egypt only has one good player. It's your boy. Yeah.
Baby.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look, now it wants to work. Okay. Whatever. We're already on the phone. Yeah, it's your boy. There's no other player on that team, really, that I know personally. I mean, I don't know any of them personally, but that I know that'll be able to give us something, exciting. But I definitely think that it'll be
Belgium and Egypt, and Belgium has a really good team. So, yeah, 100% agree with you there.
And then we're on to another very seemingly easy group for these teams. We have Saudi Arabia, Spain, Uruguay, and Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde only like 500,000 people in their country, which is kind of nuts.
Are you serious?
Yeah, very low population. They were like, this is their first ever World Cup. They could be a dark horse. You never know. No one's ever probably faced these players. Maybe these guys have side jobs. Who knows? But I'm saying Spain, Uruguay.
100% agree with you. I mean, and Uruguay, he obviously retired, but my boy Cavani always coming in clutch for Napoli, so I have a soft spot for them. But yeah, 100% Spain, Uruguay, however you say it. Saudi Arabia again. How did all these teams get in? Like they were never in before. Now all of a sudden they're all in, and I'm like, what are we doing?
I think those who have won a World Cup should have an easier time getting in.
100%.
Because your nation has the royalty. Like I'm Italian, but we should have an easier time getting in despite us having our woes. Because you make us play all these dang games to get in.
Well, that was Gattuso's gripe, where he was like, you look at these South American teams and like Brazil, you lost whatever. They lost 4 games, 5 games. They still get in automatically. Italy's lost 1 game.
Yeah. And I understand Saudi Arabia seems to be in just for the money, not trying to say.
Oh, I get so salty about that. Like even today in the semifinals for Napoli versus AC Milan, why was it in Saudi Arabia?
It's pure money, and then like you're making people travel. Like it's like, come on,
nobody. No, there's I don't care how hardcore of a Napoli fan you were. You really think that a bunch of dudes from Naples were like, yeah, let's hop on maybe, but like
people who only can afford it.
Right. Like that's not a cheap flight. Like even if they had it like in Milan, like you hop on the train, you'll be there in 2 hours.
Exactly. It works easier than you having to fly to a different country.
Correct. And not even a close country, like a far one.
Yeah. No.
So that's wild sauce.
My next group I, which is one of the death groups, I would say, for soccer. I could see it being Norway and France making out. You have Senegal being an absolute dark horse. They have a lot of like young stars, and they're just beyond fast. I've seen a few highlights from their matches, very fast. And then you have of course you have fake Holland, and you have real Holland, Højlund and Holland playing for Norway.
Don't be hating on my Højlund, okay?
But they haven't made a World Cup in 28 years, and they have one of the best players in the world, like top 10 in the world.
He is one of he is one of the best players in the world, yes, without a doubt. What a killer YouTube channel, apparently.
He might go on a run, dude, and just take them all the way.
You think so?
Anyone that runs into them in a hot streak might just you have to if you shut down him, you have Højlund, who's not.
I think it'll be France and Norway, personally.
And I'm pretty sure they also have Odegaard from Arsenal. So that could just...
That sounds like a Norwegian name.
Yeah. Another star player for them, which is not good for other teams that would want to run into them. France, apparently Zidane wants to take over the national team as coach after this World Cup.
Really?
That would be fun to see.
But why does he want to do it now? He's like, let's just see what they do, and then I might have to come into the rescue.
Yeah, might have to go come teach these youngins a lesson.
France is very streaky.
They went on the back-to-back World Cup streaks.
Yes, they're very streaky. Like they're either like the best team you've ever seen, or like what is going on here? Like it's like garbage.
Yeah, but Norway, I feel, is going to finish top of the group, and they're going to
100%.
Like if they play like whoever the third team is. Which fourth team is one of the 3. It's Bolivia, Suriname, and Iraq.
All
one of those 3. Who's Suriname? And
I know, bro.
The Holland, if their goal differential is just going to get them into the next round.
Oh, I don't understand. Like my whole life, none of these teams. Listen, no, I'm not. It's not. No, it's not hate. It's just It's not. I'm not understanding. Like my whole life, none of these countries that you're mentioning ever made it, and now all of a sudden, and this is probably why Gattuso and a lot of the European teams get mad because it's like these teams that like no business. Like you play 2 games to get in, and it's like I don't know. It's just it is a little frustrating, and especially with FIFA, like money talks sometimes, and it is frustrating.
Agree.
You know,
On to Group J, because this is my obvious pick. We have Argentina, Algeria, Austria, and Jordan. I'm going Austria and Argentina
yes.
out of it. Algerians, I don't know. I didn't think they played soccer over there. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. It just doesn't seem like it's your sport. I feel like it would be like a hockey, then soccer, then I don't know. But we're going Argentina, Austria. Argentina, of course, defending World Cup champs. They'll be rocking a special jersey showing that they are ex-champs. They're FIFA.
Is Messi definitely playing? Because last time I heard Beckham was like, "Oh, we all hope so," but he didn't give an answer.
I don't think it's in the U.S. Like he's gonna make so much money. He's just has to come and play. Like the national teams they're gonna roll out the Brinks truck with him, give him an empty check, and just say whatever you want, play.
Yeah, he makes wild money, bro.
So that's an obvious group. The fun next group back to Group J. It should be an easy top line finish for Argentina, like clearing the group, and then Austria in second.
Yeah.
And then you have Group K, which is Uzbekistan, Colombia, Portugal, New Caledonia, Jamaica, and then there's another country that I had no idea how to pronounce. I just wrote COD. I didn't know how to spell
the fish.
Like the fish. It's not spelled that. It's not spelled like that. But I just don't know who the last one is. I could find it, mate. I have 4 monitors here, so we're gonna pull it up. But you can comment on this group.
You're cracking up over here, bro. Why are there so many people in that group, though?
No, those are that the 3 teams were the ones that have to get in. So I don't know.
Portugal, obviously.
And then I'm just gonna say Colombia. I think they
have a good football culture. They have a good soccer culture. I would say they'll come through. Also, their fans are extremely passionate. But that's wild. My man said carp.
1 second. I see.
Is there trout?
No. It's the Congo.
Why is it carp?
No, I wrote cod because
like
messed up the spelling on when I looked it up. So we're going.
Bro, there's no cod in the whole country.
I know. DR Congo.
So the African country.
Correct.
You know what? I heard there's like some drama with a lot of these teams like being able to get to the States because of the administration, I'll say, has a lot of things in place that would prevent certain countries from coming. So I think there's an exception for players, but I don't think their fans can come.
I know one of the countries that has, of course, a very big fan base is Senegal. So I know that those fans are allowed to travel. I feel bad for the country, but for whatever reason, which we're not going to get political.
This is not a political podcast.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. I'm sorry you can't make it to the United States, but you can watch your team on TV. Sorry.
Yes. They could also, if the games are in Canada or Mexico, they could probably go.
Yeah, why not? You can.
But I think most of the games are in America.
Correct.
So.
On to our final group. And then I'm going to ask you, I'm going to throw something out there for you.
Oh, okay.
Group L. We have England, Croatia, Ghana, and Panama.
Mm,
England,
yes.
honestly, they're not call. Apparently, they may not call Jude Bellingham to come play for them
Why?
because they said that he's lost form. So these
What is
people
with these English
losing
people on the
form.
lost form thing?
It's been you and I have talked about lost form or said the two words lost form like
So many times.
40 times in the past 2 times that we've been live.
It's absolutely
So,
ridiculous. They
ridiculous.
said it about Chiesa. They're saying it about Salah. Now they're saying it about Bellingham. I mean, give me a break. It's nonsense. You know what? I think it comes down to just okay, why doesn't Arne Slot play Mo Salah and Chiesa? He doesn't get along with them. He doesn't. They don't fit into his plan. Like whatever that plan is, they don't fit into it. So he doesn't use them, despite their world class talent. And I think it's the same thing that we're having with the English national team, where it's like, well, you don't fit the culture, or you don't fit what we want to do, so we're not going to use you. And it's like, bro, you're silly. You're silly.
They apparently may not be allowing Harry Kane to come over and play, even though he leads the Bundesliga in goals. So that just might be stupid. Like they're asking to get knocked out in the first round.
Is it still that? Is their head coach still homeboy that looks like he's going? Never mind. I'm not going to say that on live. But he's got the 3-piece suit on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Andrew's laughing because he knows what I want to say.
it was too easy, bro. You didn't have to. But I'm honestly like, it could. I know Modric. I think he's playing in this again. He's older, but he's still throwing dimes out on the field. I've seen some of his highlights this year for AC Milan. I love watching him play. He's a very class act.
100%.
I do believe though that if England decides to play well with Jordan Pickford in their net, which is a Swiss cheese of a goalkeeper, either it's going to be Croatia and England or Ghana. And
I think Croatia. Is Modric playing?
I'm pretty sure.
He's like 40 and still in perfect shape. It's actually mind-blowing.
Let's just see. Yes, he's excited and expected to play in the 2026 World Cup, which is awesome.
That's wild.
Research action.
Gotta be his last one, because then he'll be like 44, 45. So
I think this is Messi's last one, and I
has
think
to
this
be
is Ronaldo's last one.
Has to be, dude.
And then honestly, after that, it's either France is going to win a ton of them, or it's just going to be between Spain, France, and then you're going to have dark horse teams coming out of the pack.
Because I see that. You know what I do? I do like about the new format and the changing is like there's just these random countries that you're like, oh, okay. It'd be cool if India made it one year. They have like 1 billion people legitimately. Yeah. So I also have an India kit for some strange reason that we don't actually know why. I purchased that, but it was like $20. So actually, it's
harder for some of these teams to make it. We love the India kit,
right? I just took out half my clothes. Pause. Got to put them back. Okay.
A little sorting the jersey.
No, I got to fix those. They're just bothering me. They're not in order now.
But we have. I would say it would be between England, Croatia, or you have a dark horse in Ghana somehow.
Croatia's, they almost won the World Cup a couple years ago. So, they're very good. They're a very good team. So I think it's Croatia and England coming out of that.
Final appearances from Croatia.
Oh, for sure.
So who do you think's winning the whole shebang?
The whole shebang? There's a difference between who I want to win the whole shebang and who I think's going to win the whole shebang. Who I want to win is obviously Italy, obviously. But I don't know, man. There's so many things could go. Like you think like you're predicting all these things and 90 minutes will do it to you. Like you can never predict these things, but I think England actually has a good chance for once, but I think I don't want to say Portugal just because they literally have Ronaldo and that's it. But I think Messi and Argentina have another good chance of going all the way with it, quite frankly. France is up there and England's up there for me. As much as I wanted Italy to win, that's a long shot. like a long one. I mean, they got to make it to this first. So
Yeah.
we got to wait for March to see that. But yeah, I really think it's going to be, if I had to I'm not a betting man, but Argentina.
Argentina going back to back.
I think it's very possible.
Of course, I want to win the U.S. or Italy, of course, but I think it's going to be for my own stock and hopefully investment. I do believe Spain will pull it off a little bit of Lamine Yamal action, but I do believe that there are two dark horse teams here.
Ooh, tell me.
We have, I think, if Hakimi is ready for the World Cup, Morocco could make a run, and Norway. This is Holland's first World Cup.
Oh, I didn't even think of them. Didn't even cross my mind.
They have a lot, like we said, they have Højlund and they have Odegaard. So it could be an insane run for Norway this year. 28 years haven't made it to the World Cup, man.
They haven't even made it to it. I mean, Italy hasn't made it to it since I was in elementary school. So
we don't gotta talk about that, bro. It's
right.
Because if the more we bring it up, the more traumatized.
Don't make it real. It's not real.
It is not.
It's a figment of your imagination. It is not real.
Bro, do you want to know who's on Norway too?
Do tell.
1 second. We have, of course, Holland, and we have our boy, Oscar Bob.
No.
I had no idea he's Norwegian, bro.
Bro, that name could have been so many different countries.
Any country. Yeah, I would have said.
Just literally, because even like sometimes with the Italian team, it's like, that guy's not Italian. You're like, oh, but he was born there. And it's like, oh, okay. So, but yeah, Oscar Bob, I thought he was Brazilian.
Me too.
I thought he was Brazilian.
I looked up Norway 2026 squad.
Your boy's Brazilian, though. Your favorite player in the world.
Oh, Richie, bro.
Yeah.
But, okay, so Højlund is not on Denmark. He's on Denmark, not Norway.
I mean, it's a reasonable confusion. They're very similar teams, I feel like.
They will have Odegaard. He's a Norwegian soccer player. So he's a very highly talented midfielder. And on to our next topic, which we have two more to discuss. Because I have two photos coming up next that are play hand in hand. A little news for my Spurs. We're saving your news for last because it was the highlight of the day.
Very exciting stuff.
Shout out to Deadline Day Live. I use them a lot for my news, and I back up their sources, and they are one of the top sources, and you can just find them on any platform. The Spurs are looking to sell Brennan Johnson. He scored the game-winning goal for them in the Europa final. They just haven't played him at all this year. He's been overshadowed by guys like Mohamed Kudus, Xavi Simons.
Your boy, though.
All these other guys, and they're only getting other guys back. They're getting Kulusevski back. They're getting Solanke back. He could go to Crystal Palace. There's been rumors about Aston Villa. There's been rumors about Bournemouth. Bournemouth has a guy that we both know for the BJ88 sponsorship team.
Worst sponsorship.
First, before we get on to Antoine Semenyo, I have a full theory about why he's going to join the Spurs, Semenyo. But it's going to be sad to see my guy, Brennan Johnson, go. He scored the game winner in the Europa final before I was a Spurs fan, but I'm able to appreciate a historic moment when he scored that goal. But back to, so they might swap Johnson and Semenyo, mix with some cash in some sort of like loan transfer agreement. There was a few rumors about that, but a lot of teams are vying for Mr. Antoine Semenyo. Here's my thing. Who else is gone in on the Tottenham Spurs team?
Oh, your boy.
Kudus, boy. So we add him as a striker or a left winger, and you have him on the left, you have Mo on the right, and then you have a striker, which is Richie or Solanke, who's supposed to come back by mid-January. and you have that Ghana connection.
I think it makes a difference when players are from the same country. I think it does.
Yeah, that could
Because you even see that on Miami in the US. Like they brought over Messi, great, and then they brought over like how many guys are from Argentina on the team? Like 5, 6?
they brought over his friends from Barca. They had
Yes.
Alba, Busquets,
Yes.
Rodrigo de
The
Paul.
manager was Portuguese. I mean, was from Argentina too.
Yeah, they're like, let's make him as happy as possible. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we have one of his fellow national teammates. Why not? Give him a call. Tell him
Yeah.
accept the contract, come play for the Spurs. He's been scoring pretty much a goal a game for Bournemouth. So, but his asking price is a lot.
Is
So
it?
it's like 70 mil, maybe 100 mil. I'm
That's a
cool
lot.
paying for that because we need to figure something out. Like
You're
next,
right.
that was pretty much me talking. But I would like to get your opinion on today's game. That being your boys over Napoli in Saudi Arabia versus
Why? We still don't know why, but okay.
it's for the bag, my guy.
So this was the Supercoppa Italiana. Very excited about it. Now, what made this to me more exciting was because Napoli and AC Milan are in the race for the Scudetto right now. And, people like, oh, AC Milan's better. They have the history. They have this. Get away from me. You just got slapped around. You didn't even score a goal. We had your boy Neres coming in, who we love to watch. And he always seems very happy, I'll say. Uh, and then Hoyland coming in. So, I mean, it was a good game to watch. They played great defense, which is something that they definitely lack. When they push forward a lot, they push a very high line, and then they just leave the whole back open. Like they do that a lot, but they tightened it up today. And I don't understand though. So this is the interesting thing about watching Napoli. Very excited they won, obviously, because that shows to me at least says we're better than AC Milan because they didn't win like on cheap goals, they didn't win on own goals, they didn't win on pens, they won 2-0, right? Like,
Dominant performance.
what's up?
A dominant performance by Napoli.
Correct. And what made it more interesting is AC Milan had more possession, which says to me that either AC Milan had a really bad game, which they didn't. They didn't capitalize on their opportunities, which they didn't. But Napoli played good defense too. Like that's the other part of that. Like you can't just say like, "Oh, AC Milan had a bad game." Like okay, or Napoli played good defense. But what bothers me sometimes about this is like I'm like, guys, you're beating world class teams in Italy, but then you play in Europe and you look like 10-year-olds. I don't understand what happens.
The exact opposite for my Spurs. We can win the Champions League games, and then we go over to English Premier League and we can't. We do diddly squat.
Well, what would you rather? Would you rather win the league in England but flop terribly in Champions League every single time you go, or win the Champions League and just like be mid-table in England?
If we won the Champions League, I'd be like, whatever's happening in England, I don't care about. Like if this year we won the Champions League, I'd be like, you can all, sorry,
Absolutely.
I think that's the clean. You can all shove it, because we're competing against all these guys that are in the Champions League for a reason. They're the best teams in their country, in their league. They're there for a reason. If we beat them, it's a good win.
Yes.
But
yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth with that because like I feel like the domestic league in Italy is like such a big deal that not that people don't care about the Champions League, they obviously do. But there's such an emphasis on that domestic league. And I think it's because of the ultras and the culture and all that. But no, it would be awesome to see an Italian team win the Champions League again. There hasn't been one since I hate to admit it because I can't stand them, but it was Juventus like a while. Juventus fell off hard. They're definitely looking better, but they were like unstoppable. And then even before that, AC Milan was completely unstoppable in the early 2000s when we were like super little kids. Yeah. Now they're like, oh, you meant not okay. Yeah, the actual player, yeah.
not Kaká Rags.
Yeah, no, the actual player, he was really good. He was really good. But yeah, no, it was a great win, and now we got the final. We don't know who we play yet. We got Bologna or Inter, so it depends whoever wins that. So I looked into it because I was confused at the difference between the Coppa Italia and the Super Coppa Italia. The Coppa Italia is the champion from last year. So like whoever won the Scudetto from last year, the runner up from last year, and then whoever won the Coppa Italia and someone else. So it's literally it's like 2 games.
So it's a 4-game championship cup that is just made for money.
Yeah, but it's still cool.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I just think that it should be played in Italy,
Yeah, that amazed me. So like on that work or whatever, it was slow. And I'm looking at the game and I'm like, oh, who's home? And I look at the stadium and it was like, Ashalaka Lakeum Stadium. And I'm like, why? Why is it there?
I can't believe you said that. That's crazy.
What? I don't know how to pronounce it. I was like, why is it there? Like, because it wasn't even like if it was Champions League, I'd be like, oh, okay, like world audience, like whatever. Mind you, no, there's no shade to Saudi Arabia. Like, I'd be saying the same thing if they were playing in Poland. Like, why are you playing in Poland? Like, why would you play in France? Why would you play? It's a domestic title.
Yeah, it's like, congrats, you have money. Stop stealing my team for your enjoyment and for me to run up the dollar. You guys are already filthy rich enough.
Correct.
And
it was wild
again,
sauce.
Not knocking their language, but you do have. You see the jerseys today? They weren't in English.
Really?
They were in whatever the
Arabic, I guess.
I'm assuming. But yeah, I also want to make another statement pro Napoli. They beat a very world-class goalkeeper in Maganan, whatever. Mike, he doesn't the goalkeeper for AC Milan, world-class.
Yeah, just go with that. Yeah, that's easier.
Big Mike, we'll call him.
Big Mike
could win the best goalkeeper in Serie A.
Did you see Donnarumma won best goalkeeper?
We're going to talk about that FIFA team because honestly, I have a lot of questions for who the hell's voting for some of these players, to be quite honest.
I don't know, man. Is it player? Like, are players voting or fans voting? Like,
no, it's like the writers and head.
Also, they do it the same way they do like MLB Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So silly. It's just silly.
And another dominant win for Napoli. Again, it's not like they had their home supporters behind them. They did this on a neutral ground. They had to travel all this way, and they beat a really good team, who they themselves are a really good team.
Yeah.
2-0 in regulation, which was amazing. And then I have to throw up this one little image for you because our boy David Neres,
bro,
is from the famous clip where the lady goes, David, yeah, you've been just kind of on the down. You haven't played as well lately, but it looks like you're back. And he just looks at the lady and goes, "What do you mean? I've always been here." Like, bro, he's not. Like, we talked about it literally 10 minutes before the podcast. He's not high. They would have found it.
No, that's just him. They drug test him more than like horses at Belmont. All right, like it's every other day. Like, so
Pogba twice in the
that poor guy.
He was quote unquote juicing, which I don't see how PEDs actually do anything for soccer because you need endurance mainly.
Well, it's because it's not. I mean, it is a physical game in a way. Obviously, like strength matters, of course, as you know, anybody who plays FIFA knows that.
Yep.
But
I'll tell you, fraud.
FIFA frauds. There's so many FIFA frauds. We should go through that one day and just like rank FIFA frauds.
I'll like Virgil van Dijk. Fraud.
He gets away scot-free with Liverpool's disaster, and I don't understand why. Like no one ever brings him up. Did you ever watch it?
And they're blaming it on Mo Salah.
I don't understand. But like the thing is it's not when Liverpool loses, it's not like they lose 1-0. They'll lose like 3-0, or they'll give up 3 goals in the last 20 minutes. How's that Mo Salah's fault?
Yeah.
That's
It
that's
does.
that's the defense. That's Van Dyke. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing, sir? Like, you ever watch a game and he's just got, there's this one edit, I gotta send it to you, and it's just like Van Dyke being like not good for like a minute and a half. So I don't know. I feel like that's just the scapegoat, and but the fans know what's up because when he put Salah in recently the game you and I watched together at your house, they were going nuts
Yeah.
when he
Like,
got put back in. So
it just seemed like they had like whatever Slot's problem is. We've discussed it as well. It just seems to be like he doesn't jive with some of these players. They bought Isak. He was the second highest goal scorer in the Premier League last year. He's not playing, and when he does, he doesn't score goals. Which, like, you give him limited time out there, he's not going to build that chemistry up. You take Salah out. He was on the bench for 3 to 4. Might be on the bench for 4 straight games. Actually, he's not even playing this week. He's playing in the AFCON Cup, which good luck to him. And then you
yeah,
have what's it called? Chiesa, who I just don't know if he likes to play soccer anymore.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore because listen, if I was a world class soccer player, which Chiesa is, wouldn't you want to play?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you want to play? Even like, yeah, like I don't know, maybe I have no idea. But he was playing every day with Juventus. Every day.
He was the starting striker for Juventus, playing every day, pretty much almost scoring every game. It was great. I loved watching him play at Juventus.
I don't get it. I don't understand the logic. And like they'll interview him and he's like, "No, I want to stay here." And I'm like, "Sir?"
For what?
But there have been a lot of rumors that he might leave in the winter, like the transfers, going back to Italy. So we'll see. Oh, I didn't see Lorenzo Insigne start when we watched Lazio, but he's
No.
on Lazio.
Let me check this because they might just be waiting for him to like get fully back up to what's it called, like up to speed of playing. Currently they still have him under Toronto FC. Fun fact.
Wild.
Google. So maybe he didn't actually sign, which
No, I saw the picture with him in the jersey and everything.
looks 3 weeks ago looks to set to sign Lazio next week, reuniting with his old boss Maurizio.
Yeah, that he used to be the manager of Napoli back in the day.
Your boy. And shout out to David Neris for being so patient with us while we talk.
What a homie. He didn't even know we're here.
David, would you like to give us your comment? Oh, no comment? Okay. Sorry, David.
What a guy.
What a
guy. But yeah, no.
Well, that kind of wraps up the magnificent Derby Boy podcast today.
Love it, brother. We had a little technical difficulty, but we pivoted.
We pivot, we move. That's what we do here at Derby Boy. Nate.
We never stop, bro. We never give up.
Well, guys, if you like the content, leave a like, comment, subscribe. We'll have more Soccer Saturdays. Sadly, this week, no Soccer Saturday, but next Saturday, we're back in the groove and watching some English Premier League, some Serie A. We'll watch it all. Just hang with us.
Andrew, I think we'll watch. We should try to watch 3 next week.
That would be a vibe.
It depends. Depends on a lot of things.
There's a lot of variables that we have to take into account.
I have just so the viewers know, I have no variables.
I got the variables, but we work, we pivot, and like tonight we hop on a Thursday night and we're ripping an hour-long pod for all.
I love it after sitting at a desk all day for both of us, but none better than the beautiful game and hanging out with my boy. So,
yes, sir. Well, everyone, we are signing off. Let's see if we can get this timing down. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.